Hello and welcome back to another Snapshot video. In today's Snapshot, I'm showcasing 19W088. This has just this second been released, so let's take a look at things. So, firstly, what have we got? Leather Horse Armour's finally joined the game. It's been in the Bedrock Edition for I don't know how long, but it's been a very long time, and it's now in the game. It is craftable like this, as you can just see. We have leather in this pattern, just like that, and it can be dyed. And it does say there are lots of dyes, so let's say we just put something in like purple. I believe if we add more white, as you can see, we can even get shades of colours. This is madness. People are going to get lost in the world of dyeing now. We might want to add a little bit more purple to that, make it a little bit more purple, or we might light that down a little bit. So there we go. That's going to be my new leather horse armor. So this can be obviously equipped to horses, which I completely didn't even think to get one out to show, but this will equip like normal, and you can undye it by using a cauldron, as we can do that. As we can see, it uses up one level of the water. We can do this again, and as you can see, it'll take the levels off as needs be. Okay. Next up, what do we have? We have Invisibility. It has changed its functionality, making it work as expected. You may have noticed, if you've used Invisibility, I am guilty and use it quite a bit just to troll people. So if we take a quick drink on this, as we'll see, the first thing I thought is it might not show particle effects, but it still does. And I also thought, oh, it might not show armour, but it still does. The things it has changed is mobs looking at you. So you might have remembered, you might have seen a zombie when you're invisible just look at you and stare at you. That will no longer happen, as it can now properly not see you, which is a really nice feature. Just stops you being shown off exactly where you are, which is quite good. So I'm going to let that wear away. How much? Oh, it's not too long. Okay, I might just effect clear myself. There we go. Nope, I completely forgot to use commands. There we go, let's clear that. So the next thing is foxes. I believe this foxes, pandas and dolphins no longer can have armour applied to them. In previous snapshots, you could have armour applied to these mobs, meaning they could be very, very strong and defend themselves very, very well. Now this is no longer the case, and as you saw, as we tried to apply the armour to that fox there, it didn't happen and just shot it onto the floor. What up do we have next? Textures for potion effects are now split into different individual files. I had a quick look, and I'll quickly show you what I had a look at. If we grab this up right now, there we go. So welcome to the files. I've been having a browse around through the files. So far I haven't been able to find anything to see this, but I'm probably just looking in the wrong place myself. It's probably just in that one there, but clearly it isn't. As you can see, I have looked through a good bunch of these. I haven't been able to find them. They're probably in a different file, somewhere else located in the jar files. So let's hop back over to Minecraft. What else do we have to take a look at today? Okay, so the bounding box for hoxes has changed, meaning when they swim they will no longer drown, which did happen in the previous snapshot. If we quickly turn on F3 and B, as we can see, their eye line has changed to a different height, meaning if we set them off for a bit of a swim, come on guys, do you want a bit of a swim, you'll see that now their eyes and their bounding box, the red bar, which we can just about see but not really, is above the water, meaning the foxes won't drown when they're in the water. Unfortunately, this snapshot has changed from the last snapshot, so any baby foxes you tamed will no longer be, like you basically. So you'll have to go and try and regain their trust to make them be a family. A couple of other bug fixes has happened before we go and find a village. Show another feature over in there. The textures for smooth quartz and normal quartz had changed. Let me turn that off. There we go. That's better. The textures for smooth quartz and normal quartz have changed. As you can see here, we have smooth quartz, and here we have a block of quartz. There is actually a faint sort of line along the side there where this smooth quartz does not have this. So they are now different texture blocks, which is a good feature. I think that's been waiting a while. People are a bit confused why that happened. The next thing is cats. Usually in creative mode, they decided to run away from you even if you're in creative mode. They no longer do this. As you can see now, I'm just walking around by the cats. They are not running away. Can you not try and ruin what I'm saying, okay? Yeah, as you can see, they are not running it away at all. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to locate a village. And to do that, we're going to use this command here, locate village, just like that. And when that loads in, there we go, we're going to teleport to this, and hopefully we should see an iron golem spawn in when this village loads in. So we have a snowy village here, that looks very nice, and there we go, we have an iron golem that instantly spawns in, and I'm guessing this is to protect the village straight away. This might quite badly affect iron golem farms, or make them better, because if iron golems are going to spawn the moment it's loaded in, wouldn't that mean that I was just thinking they might spawn all the time, but probably not. But as you can see here, we have a village that spawned in with an iron golem straight away. This is a very nice village, I have to say. Very nice location. There have been some other bug fixes. I did notice in the changelog they did mention that they are entering the bug fixing and polishing stage of 1.14, which is quite embarrassing because earlier in my Discord server I literally said, yeah, my bets are June for the release of 1.14. That hopefully will not be the case, and we might be seeing it sooner than I expected. So this means we could be seeing 1.14 soon. We're not seeing any major features released. There are still a few blocks which don't have any functionality, which were added earlier in the game. If we try, I believe, was it the fletching table? I believe that still has no functionality at the moment. So if we pop down, as you'll see, we'll not be able to access the box itself. So we're only able to place it like that and can't access its GUI, which we are expecting. So there's going to be some other features still coming, so we can still expect a good few more snapshots. Then I won't be surprised if we end up into the pre-release phase. So this has been a smaller snapshot, a few bits and pieces, but definitely a good snapshot. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.